p.m. right now here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we started today at 10 a.m.
Yes.
So this is about 10 hours into today's tournament settings. These guys have been at it for so long. I'm sure a couple of these people probably haven't eaten anything today.
I know Boomy was here before the 10 a.m. pool started as well. He and Fiend were apparently playing matches at 8 a.m.
And but yeah, a lot of these players have been here for so long, spending so much time awake and playing. So whoever wins out these qualifier matches into top 8 in the top side, they're going to get that break really early. They're going to be able to leave and go eat dinner, do literally anything else, and not have to think about Brawlhalla for at least a second.
The next day. But we are getting right on into the Sandstorm. First one to pick up a weapon. Starts off with a Nair. Couldn't quite get that follow-up recovery. Lil Cap, we talked about his ability to play hammer, but another thing that he is very adept at doing is perfect spot dodging. You saw a little bit of it a second ago. Might see more of it in just a bit, but Lil Cap, just expect him to spot dodge at the optimum times.
And honestly, that's going to be something that Sandstorm really has to keep an eye out for. I mean, playing Scythe in the first place, there's a lot of strings that have that window where you can spot dodge out of it and counter in that same window of time. If that ends up happening, that can cause a lot of trouble for Sandstorm as he take a lot of damage, especially from something like Lil Cap's hammer.
Oh, good dodge from Lil Cap, though, to avoid that neutral signature. Both of them getting close to those kill percents. Side air sends Sandstorm off. Couldn't quite get that side signature to go over. I think he wanted a little bit more momentum on that one so he could slide forward with it, or expected Sandstorm to move in. Nice neutral light to punish Sandstorm spot dodge. Stomp side air. Lil Cap takes the lead.
That's the coach pitch we all know and love from Lil Cap, getting the very clean, very mean stomp to side air.
Oh, Bear. This is
now
okay.
That's something you don't normally see from him.
That's a very interesting thing that I was watching Lil Cap on the main stage earlier. Between my casting schedule moments, I was watching Lil Cap, and that's what he would do. He'd do a lot of side lights and then just throw out the bear off a side light. It covers a lot of the kind of panic options. If you spot dodge, if you jump, if you try to dodge up, it covers a lot of that. So that's why Lil Cap is able to do it so well.
And Sandstorm finally getting a little bit of damage into the second stock as he picks up those gauntlets. It's going to be exactly what he needs right now before Lil Cap can get something going with the hammer, because once he lands one attack, you know it's a lot of damage, led into more damage, led into more damage.
Ooh, juggles. Keep it going. Goes for the bear reap, but Sandstorm backs up. Damage trading between the two of them. They're so incredibly even. And this is just game one. Lil Cap goes low, trying to go underneath the soft platform. More nairs. He wants to kill him in the sky. Wants to kill him in the sea. He's sending him everywhere, but he can't get that kill hit.
Is this Lil Cap's application for SEAL Team 6, though, knowing that he has 6 options to get from sea, land, and air?
Is that the SEAL Team 6 thing? Is that
yeah, sea, land, and air.
Okay.
Or sea, air, land, I guess, technically, but, you know, it is what it is.
Meanwhile, Sandstorm, eats that weapon toss, a little bit of extra damage, but it does actually knock him out of that sword combo. Recovery's not going to kill Lil Cap. Gives Lil Cap more opportunity to extend this lead in game one.
Ooh, very nice opportunity pickup.
Just short on the kicks.
Slide kick into the uppercut and to find that KO. And Sandstorm now picking up that scythe. So he's going to be, I mean, you know he's going to be looking for those strings, trying to pop that dodge out so that he can get a huge combo off. That's going to be his main avenue of winning this. Very nice move from Sandstorm.
Nair, Sair, gravity cancel, down like kick forward Sair from Sandstorm. What?
Into the swing around. Oh my gosh, he's looking for the KO right now. Looking for that down air reversal, but no, he's going to go into more side lighting, more pushing off into Lil Cap, getting more damage than that side sig. That would have confirmed a kill just now with how much force it has behind it, but he needs a little bit more than that to KO, and there it is. There it is.
Okay.
That was like fractions of
I thought he was alive.
pixels.
You saw Lil Cap start to move forward, and then just kind of the suction of the kill box was like, no, come back here.
He may have come out of his stun frames at the right time, but he didn't use his dodge. Maybe he was thinking that he wasn't going to go far enough to get KO'd, and he would need that dodge to make it back. Because a lot of people, when they're going too fast, you know, they use the dodge to get back in, cancel that momentum out, or something along those lines. Maybe he just misjudged the situation.
Either way, Sandstorm isn't going to take game one. Lil Cap is running all the way to the other side. Gets a nice little stomp side light. Again, trying to outspace Sandstorm, but Sandstorm is catching him. Just punching the ground with that down light. Has extended range on it. So he's able to reach Lil Cap when he's trying to do this spacing game. Stomp side air works out for Lil Cap, though. Trading back and forth. Sword in hand, Little Cap needs to build more damage before we can look for that kill option.
He's playing a little defensive with the sword right now, just trying to get Sandstorm baited into him so that he can get a little bit more damage. A very nice turnaround for Sandstorm, though, off stage. Another ground pound that could have led him to a KO. I mean, that was a very precarious position, but Nat Little Cap is going to be looking for a little bit more damage in the meantime as he tries to play a little bit safer back on stage.
Scary stuff coming out, but it's the sideline into the neutral signature coming out from Sandstorm to give him the stock advantage. Jumps coming out. Neutral light can't quite get the down air follow-up, but Little Cap needs to get this kill. Stomp, side air.
Almost.
Sandstorm with the wake up down air, the weapon toss, very patient weapon toss. A lot of times when players hit like a stomp side air like that, they'll just immediately throw, hope that it catches them when they wake up. But Lil Cap very patient, waited for Sandstorm to start burning movement, and a hammer's coming out, putting a stop to all of what Sandstorm was doing.
Sandstorm just spawned. Look where his health is right now. It's almost red. That is how much damage Lil Cap did. That is the danger of hammer and how good Lil Cap is with it. You cannot sleep on that.
No, but gauntlet play from Sandstorm. Sandstorm has both of his weapons that are very good at completely demolishing any lead that a player has. Just jumping in place, these kind of just short hops right on top of the neutral jumps from Sandstorm, but Little Cap has him off stage again. Another side air will kill. Little Cap with a significant lead over Sandstorm right now. Surprised he's not sticking with the hammer. The hammer was what gave him that big lead.
It's usually what he does stick with because it's, I don't know, what he usually finds the most success with. And when he wants to play more defensive, though, it seems that he swaps over to the sword because of that versatility, the range that it has on it, and the relative quickness of the attacks lets him kind of fall back when he needs to do a little analyzation, I think.
The unarmed coming out from Little Cap, though, and now he's over to the hammer. There's the punish from Sandstorm, but Little Cap not in that kill percent. Good movement.
And good decision on Sandstorm to not chase down dangerous positions below the map against the hammer. That can turn 180 real quick. And is that a KO? There it is. Sandstorm finding another one and equalizing the stocks, but still has a little bit of a damage deficit he's got to build back.
But no weapons for Little Cap. That gives Sandstorm an opportunity. There's the spawn. Little Cap runs straight forward after hitting that recovery.
Nice recovery. Looking to continue the damage right now, looking at Lil Cap's sword right now. He knows he can outrange it with the sight. The down light does outrange it, and the aerials coming in. If he throws out a neutral, he can get above it.
He's unarmed. It is so tough to play unarmed into sight. Sandstorm punishing him. Sandstorm coming back into this. Either one of them could win this. Lil Cap playing very patient. He knows that he has the option for the T-ball, the stomp into side air, the coach pitch if he needs it. Down air. He didn't touch. Lil Cap falls 2-0. Sandstorm is one game away from earning that top 8 spot.
Like we said, this is a place where all the players right now are looking to achieve. They want that break, and he is so close to it right now. He only needs one more game, and Lil Cap, you know, he's on the edge right now. This is a stressful situation. He's got to get 3 games in a row at this point because this is a best of 5. He's got to get 3 games in a row. He's got to go 3 and out as if he was, I don't know, restarting the set from scratch. No trading back and forth anymore.
He doesn't have any more games that he can drop. Otherwise, he's knocked out into the lower bracket. Again, right on into game 3, sticking with their characters. Little Cap with the Trucker Bodvar, Sandstorm with the Mordex going over to Twilight. This is a map that generally will favor Sandstorm. I'm surprised Little Cap left it on the field because Sandstorm can do so many crazy things with it, utilizing that right side wall, utilizing that island on the right side in any way that he wants to.
And you could already see him start and try to set up those wall bounces off the island as he was throwing a Little Cap all over the place with the scythe play, and now he's just trying to get a little bit done with the gauntlets, and we know what he can do. His throw approaches, his neutral light conversions, usually pretty successful, and right now Sandstorm's still getting so much damage, but keeping it even is Lil Cap with that hammer. A lot of damage every single one of those hits.
Side light, good dodge out from Lil Cap. Another dodge down from Lil Cap. Sandstorm's definitely going to recognize that Lil Cap has been dodging down. But Lil Cap's underneath Sandstorm. Sandstorm's got this whole, oh, what? He just grabbed his face off the island and threw him into the sky.
That's typically what happens.
I did not expect that.
You got to be careful. Mordex, he's got some pretty sharp claws and one heck of a throw. So if he grabs you with that and you're pretty hurt,
he just palmed his face like a basketball. Just
Oh no! Is he about to get caught up?
He's got jumps. He's good. He's good.
I mean, he made his way back, and I suppose you could make an argument there that on his way back he could get a quick reversal if Lil Cap did try to overcommit. But it's good that Lil Cap did fall back, try to play a little bit more careful because he is behind just enough that he could get fully stock behind.
Yeah, he could almost be a full stock behind if he does not get this kill off of Sandstorm quickly.
Uh-oh, it looks like Sandstorm is going to be trying to get that recovery. Can he get back? I don't think he can. He has a dodge.
He's still got movement, though. Sandstorm had one more opportunity, and Little Cap will hold on to the stock, gets the recovery underneath. Very good usage of the utility from Little Cap, not burning everything to get back to the spot. Patient between the two. Little Cap just kind of dancing around. Yeah.
I mean, that's sometimes a neutral game between high tier players is you don't know what they're going to do next. And if you just make those plays, Little Cap in trouble. The neutral light coming out, not going to come out. It's going to be the recovery instead, knocking Little Cap into the sky. Little Cap going to play around that island just a little bit. But there's the KO from Sandstorm. The recovery, got to confirm it off the top, and that's going to put Little Cap on his last stock. If he loses here, then he's
going down to the
lower bracket.
Scythe for Sandstorm near the island. Is he going to go for any sort of island combos instead? Little Cap shoving him away from that weapon pickup. Stomp. Whoa. Okay, we're seeing the stomps into nothing come out from Little Cap. Fair.
Sandstorm really trying to finish this off. You see the damage build up that he's already got. Little Cap needs a big hit to equalize these stocks, and he needs it soon. And there it is, near off the top. And that is going to bring it to 1-1 stocks, and this is his last chance here. He's got to get that damage built. He's got to get those coach pitches, those stomp combos, those strings, everything to go in his favor right now.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, but this is going to spell trouble.
Can chase dodge off of it. Little Cap going back onto the main stage. Knows that if he's off stage, Sandstorm's so good at just denying him that wall touch. Sig connects, beats out the Sig from Sandstorm.
And what a risky challenge for him to do so.
That was scary. Little Cap.
He's not out yet. He's got to dodge. He
makes movement. He's not going to challenge.
The dream is not dead.
Good movement from Little Cap. Baits out the side light. This is close. Sandstorm has no weapon. Little Cap with the denial.
He's got the advantage right now. He's backing
forward. Little Cap is scared. There's the weapon pickup. Gauntlets in hand. One down trouble. Side light or side air. Little Cap throws away the hammer. Wants a sword. Little bit of a safer weapon. Throws away the sword. Trying to deny Sandstorm with a nair. He's going to touch.
Game of inches right now. Little Cap has so little left. Sandstorm trying to collapse on top of him. And Little Cap turning it around with a side air, and that is going to confirm it. He is still alive.
He needs two more. His heart. You're not done yet, Little Cap.
Be still my beating heart.
Oh my goodness. He's got to win two more.
Everything on the line. Well, he'll still be in if he loses, but still.
It makes it so much harder.
It does.
If your heart's racing now, just imagine being one game away from knocked out of the tournament. This is tough. This is intense. This is a fight.
I mean, how many more games is it after let's say he loses here, how many more games does he have to play? I think it's about three? Or it's 3 games, I believe, until he gets to top 8 again from the lower side. So I mean, it almost doubles the amount of games he has left, and that's I mean,
it's tough.
It's so much.
It's just asking a lot. But Little Cap versus Sandstorm, this is currently game 4. Little Cap, again, 1 game away from getting knocked into the lower bracket. Meanwhile, Sandstorm doing very well for himself.
Little Cap making a sword approach right now, trying to get a little bit of damage, and the versatility from the sword will allow him to approach at certain angles against gauntlets, which, you know, everyone knows is a bit more closer range than a few of the other weapons.
Oh, the down stick. Here's the dunk. Second opportunity. Sandstorm loves to go for it, but he just goes for the raw ground pound this time. Big lead for Sandstorm. He is done with this. He wants to get out of here and finish his day.
And, you know, going for those early kills, trying to get that stuff off the top or off the bottom really, really quickly. I mean, you no better character to play than Mordex. I mean, he's got Scythe, he's got Gauntlets. Both are fantastic at finding gimps off stage.
Some amazing offstage weapons indeed. Little Cap, though, has the hammer. Great for building up damage for him, but he's not connecting with the side airs again. The stomp, but Sandstorm dodges down, avoids that side air follow-up. Lil Cap just a little too late. Dodges down.
They keep dashing through each other and trying to find one hit, and maybe they find something small. But Sandstorm got him on the edge right now.
All right, side air. But Sandstorm's got the gauntlets. He's got a lot of horizontal movement with these gauntlets.
Oh, very nice
timing.
The
turnaround.
Neutral air,
for the
not gonna connect. A nice opportunity, and I like the decision-making behind that. Going for that early kill, trying to find the neutral air off of the bottom and force that poor positioning.
Okay.
Even if it cost him a stock, if he followed it up with the ground pound, it was worth it. It was worth it.
Massive lead for Sandstorm. Lil Cap, though, has his hammer. He's been able to build big damage onto Sandstorm with this hammer in the past, but Sandstorm's slowly figuring it out. Clashes out. Lil Cap's done for.
That's huge. Sometimes you don't actually need the connection on that hit. Sometimes that clash is all you really want.
Just the denial of movement is enough sometimes. But Sandstorm coming back up into this. Lil Cap, nice side sig. If he doesn't take too much more damage to finish this off, this could be Lil Cap coming back in. Oh, snap!
Setting him off to the side. Getting more damage. That side play is devastating. Look at this string. It just keeps going.
He's like, I need to show off a little bit. Get back up onto the main stage here. Ground pound comes out. Recovery sends Sandstorm up. Recovery sends Sandstorm down. Sandstorm still able to get the wall. Recovery sends him up for the kill. Lil Cap sending him up and down a broken elevator.
He was so damaged that killed from almost the bottom of the map. That was an incredible feat that he was even able to live that long. But now Lil Cap, he has the stocks all equalized at this point. He has brought it back. He has the potential to do what he did in the last game, bring this in and set it to game 5.
But Sandstorm, each of these hits, putting him further and further, or putting Lil Cap further and further from making this happen. There's from underneath, turnaround Sayer off the downlight. Lil Cap on the corner, eats the ground pound. Lil Cap cannot afford to eat more ground pound. Sandstorm trying to shove it into his face.
And the approach from Lil Cap now trying to get a little bit of damage with the sword. The side stick going to be punished though. This downlight option kicking him way off. And there it is, the kill. The second downlight option being kicked forward. And man, what a close game between the two. I mean, it ended 3-1, but still that could have gone